Welcome to the 6th Player of the Month video for the 24-25 season. Doesn't time fly when you're having fun? Which by our maths means that we are about to discuss the month of January. So we've selected several players between us again for this feature. Remember, you can vote for anyone in this poll, anyone who's played this month, and it's on the club website now. So let's start with our first pick, Aaron Blair. He scored the winner against Welling on New Year's Day and then set up 3 goals in the month, 2 for Shaq against Enfield and 1 for Temi, the opener, against Worthing. So your thoughts on Azza's month, Joe?
Well, it's been pretty successful. He's not quite had the goal scoring output that we've seen from him in previous months, obviously scoring 3 or 4 goals a month in previous months where he's won this award, but he's still getting those goal contributions. You know, his total contributions is still one of the highest in the team for the month, if not the highest. So, you know, he's still creating that output and he's always going to be our main attacking outlet, isn't he? So, you know, one of the top scorers in the league, our top scorer this season. It's just another routine month of good performances from Aaron Blair.
Certainly is. So Ben Brooks is the next name on our list. His penalty started the rout against Enfield. His corner for Rafe Brown produced the winner at Weymouth, and he helped assist Blair's assist for Temi's Worthing opener. So your thoughts on Mr. YouTube, Ben Brooks?
Well, I mean, he's not the only social media star in the team, is he?
There's a few, isn't there? There's a few of you.
It's not the only competition going on at this time, but yeah, with Ben, I think, you know, we've said it plenty of times, haven't we, that he's a fan favourite. You know, he turns up every month, very consistent, great at going forward. I mean, that's clearly his biggest asset in my opinion. But he's not bad at defending either, and that bodes very well when you're in a position like his. So yeah, really good creative outlet, great on the set pieces as well. And again, another person who is consistently in the top charts for this team in terms of their attacking output and goal contributions. And like you mentioned there when you was describing his month so far, if he's not the direct scorer or assister, he's in the build-up, you know, almost every single time. So yeah, a really strong candidate for this month of January.
So the Shaq attack, Shaq Coulthurst is the third name on our list. His hat-trick against Enfield was a standout moment in our month of January. Your thoughts on his month, Joe?
Yeah, I mean, Shaq's been in and out of the side throughout the season, hasn't he? He's had quite a lot of appearances, but the minutes aren't quite there for him. But, you know, he came on and had a significant impact. You know, he was fantastic in that game. Arguably the best substitution we've made so far this season. You know, so far, still plenty of time yet. And yeah, I mean, it was a sublime hat-trick as well. Yeah. Like, there wasn't a bad effort in there, and you know, that really shows the reason we brought him in. Yeah. You know, he's had in the past plenty of goals at other clubs, hasn't quite hit the ground running coming into this side, but he's proved that he can be a very good option off the bench. And he's had himself a couple of starts where he's played all right as well since. So yeah, good month for Shaq all round.
So special mentions for Temi Aweka and Rafe Brown, helping produce more clean sheets and both scoring a goal each in this last month. Rafe's goal counted obviously more than Temi's did, but both need a shout out this month, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, Temi's probably one of our most underrated players this season, isn't he? You know, for quite a good period of the season, he was one of our top scorers. I'm sure he probably still is. I think he's got, what, 4 or 5 so far this season. Yeah. So, yeah, he's in and around the sort of top 3 mark. But, yeah, he's had a great defensive season as well. Obviously, a bit of a mishap with the own goal the other day, but these things happen. Yeah. And, you know, it's an unfortunate position to be in, wasn't it? But aside from that, I think all round he's had a great month. And same goes for Rafe as well. You know, we mentioned off air that he's getting a little bit more involved in his goal scoring. Yeah. You know, he's had 1 goal in many years here, and then all of a sudden he's starting to find one every few months now, isn't he? So
yeah, it's been 3 in sort of like the last calendar year, or 12 months or so, isn't it? Yeah, it's really upped his levels.
That's good. You know, he's now contributing not just his defensive performances, but also an attacking outlet as well, and that's provided us with a few goals at important points, and that's a very good thing that we need in this side. And George did say he wanted centre-back scoring goals. He did. Yeah, it's really important. You know, our set pieces haven't been the most fruitful over recent years here with the Stones, and it's good that we now have players who can get in and around the area and cause a little bit of damage to the opposition. They certainly have been. So remember, these are just our picks based on what we've seen, but feel free to vote for any player of your choice on the link below. So that's all from us for now. You'll see or hear us in another video or podcast very soon. We've made quite a few recently. So from the 2 of us, once more, like and subscribe. And as always, come on you Stones!